What only? What is the seventh one?
Mercury controls battery manufacture growth and the brain and the nervous systems.
Children. So, if the environment is full of mercury, that brain does not grow well. Brain does not grow well means the parts like cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, they do not function correctly, and mentally they will be weak. Matter is like that. Nervous system is affected. So these are the weaknesses of weaknesses seen in the human beings due to mercury. Yes, mercury is useful in thermometer, barometer. Thermometer is used for measuring body temperature, and barometer is used for measuring atmospheric pressure. Okay, atmospheric pressure. But if mercury is inhaled, then such problems like effects in our digestive system, reproductive system, immune system. Next one, problems like high blood pressure, heart attack, slow development of child, brain, body, insomnia, impairment of speech. And this thing, remember, sometimes this question can be asked. Which metal can cause pins and needles in our body? Mercury. That is quite easy answer. So 1 marks can be achieved from there, either from MCQ or BSQ. Understood or not? So when you are reading, please read with sincerity, then it will come in your mind. While reading, mind is diverted here and there, and how can you do it? Now, next dangerous metal is here. What is that? Lead. Highly toxic metal. Look at here. Toxic. What is the meaning of toxic? Poisonous. Highly poisonous. It is given very strong poison. If it is taken, then Ram Nam Satya, but don't try at home. Some they may try also. Anmal, yeah? So such type of thing. I could remember when they used to broadcast WWE, and there used to be a warning. Nowadays, I don't know whether they will be or not. It is performed by well-trained personalities. Please do not try at your home. It was given or not. And last time I saw one boy was trying in that cemented floor. Once done means param dham, because they are. Is that a ring? I think that is a ring. Ring is well prepared, yes or no? If it is done over here, what will happen? We will know after happening only. Means very dangerous one. So, lead is that thing which is essential for making different type of compounds like paints. These coloring matters. All paints they contain lead. Ceramics, that China clay wala, cups, plates are there or not? While making them, it is used. Pipes, gasoline, batteries, cosmetics. These all contain lead. Ladies, they are fond of using lipstick. Daska and daska over here, yes or no? When more lipstick is used here, will it go inside or not? There will be more effect. More cosmetics also. They just want to put in their these cheeks, or face, or hands, or neck. It also causes problem. That's why we have said no. Science is boon as well as bane, curse also. So benefits are less, hazards are more. More hazard can be seen. Many more health hazards. So what is the first one? What is first? It can lead to all age people. And I could remember near about 20-25 years ago, they used to use lead in petrol also. But nowadays they are not using. That was also very dangerous. Number second, what is here? Their IQ is low. If the children are susceptible, if the children remain in the environment where there is more lead, if they intake more lead, if they consume more lead, then their IQ is very low. Means the ability to remember. And hyperactivity, lower IQ and IQ. So they do not react immediately. So slow and passive type of students. Then again, if lead is intaken more, then brain and nervous system of old people or aged people also is badly damaged. It can cause seizures, coma, and even death. Seizures, more pain in the body. Coma, brain does not function well, right? Means 90% is damaged. And finally, Ramnam Satya also. Because of deposition of blood in bones, blood cells are not produced more, and the bone also becomes weaker one, weaker bones. And due to intake of lead, transportation of oxygen and calcium is badly affected. Teeth decay, headache, stomach ache, kidney disorder, blood pressure. All Rokovari is this one, right? Hypertension. So hypertension means blood pressure goes more than this one, more than 140 by 90 mm of Hg. If someone's blood pressure is more than 140 systolic, more than 90 diastolic, that is called hypertension.
What is normal?
Normal is 120 to 140 by 60 to 90 mm of Hg. Actually, our blood pressure is measured in two times. One, during the contraction of heart, another relaxation of heart, expansion of heart. When contraction, blood comes with more pressure. That is systolic pressure. What do you call it? What is spelling? Systolic pressure. So systolic pressure must be in between 120 to 140, right? And when the heart relaxes, expands, then again some blood is absorbed, taken, and it is called diastolic pressure. So at that time, its range must be 60 to 90. Whether you marked my eyes during or just before Dasai or not? You didn't mark. My right eye was too much red. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It seemed as if blood was going to come out, right? I was also too much worried. What happened? Oh my God. And I went to the eye hospital. So if you have got any eye problem, please go to this Tripureshwar, because there is no more line. Many people, they like to go to this Tilganga, whole day they have to consume. But here, the work will be done very quickly, right? I went there and I showed the doctor, and doctor said, he asked me about my blood pressure. Earlier, my blood pressure was low. Now my blood pressure has slightly increased. Due to slight increase in blood pressure, some of the arteries, they just nearly bursted in eyes, and it happened like that. So due to change in blood pressure also it happened, and he gave me 2 medicines, and the best medicine was ice. He just asked to take ice and provide low temperature on it. So apply ice for 3 times a day, thrice a day. I use it for 3-4 days, and in the same time I went to India also, and after 3 or 4 days I became normal. So due to change in blood pressure also it happens. When blood pressure becomes low to high, it affects eyes also. It was so rare, no? Right? Okay, anyway, that was my experience. Now, next one is, so many problems can be seen because of mercury. Anemia. What is anemia? Anemia is that disease in which there is low RBC. RBC. What is the full form of RBC? Our blood is a mixture. It is not pure substance. Blood is a mixture of plasma and blood cells and protein, vitamin, carbohydrate, water, carbon dioxide, right? So, mainly there are 3 types of blood cells. Could you remember what are they? RBC, WBC and platelets. RBC, WBC and platelets. Platelets. So, RBC, they are red in color, and they contain one compound called hemoglobin. What is that? So, when RBCs are less, then our body cell do not get more oxygen and energy is produced less. That condition is called anemia. RBC count will be low. Weakness, damage of kidney, damage of brain, many more problems, right? So these are the 2 harmful metals. What are they? Mercury and lead. So we have to be safe from them. And how to be safe? Our whole environment is full of like that environment of these lead and mercury. And we become very happy if they use Asian paints, Berger paints, and it smells of it badly also. Have you noticed or not? It has got distinct smell on it. It's because of that lead also. So it's better not to remain in that position for long. If you are going to make a house, remember, don't stay in that newly painted room for a long time. One pipe can be connected outside and inhale and out. Inhale and exhale, right? If there is a will, there is a way. Anyway, the chapter metals and non-metals is also over today. So children, yesterday you might have done MCQ, right? MCQ done?
Yes, sir.
Let's tally once again MCQ, whether right or wrong. Please read question a bit loudly. Following the liquid metal. What is your answer? Mercury is liquid metal, right? You can tally also. Which one of the following is a metal? Sodium is a metal, right? Sodium, right? Third one, which one of the following materials shows the property of malleability? Silver. Metal shows this one, right? What is the property of a metal by which it can be drawn into wires? Ductility. That is ductility, right? What is said to be the shining property of metals? Lustrous. Lustrous, right? Okay. If you have done mistake, please you correct it. And which metal is found in human body? Sorry? Iron is found, because we have discussed this thing, right? It's done. Now, question number 2. What is metal? Give an example of shining non-metal and example of best conductor of heat. Shining non-metal, did you write? What is that? Graphite. And best conductor of heat? Silver. Done? So, number B. What is the difference between conductor and insulator? Done? Last time, who read these question answers? You read, right? Krizal? You haven't read? You come and read. Silver. What is given? Shining non-metal is graphite. Iodine is given. Iodine or graphite? What is given? Iodine. Yeah. Then iodine you mentioned. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. So who want to do? Anmol or Krizal? Krizal, come here. First. Question number 2, she will just read. You check everybody. Come quickly.
What is the difference between conductors and insulator? Conductors are good conductor of electricity that allow heat to conduct through them easily, whereas insulators are those substances which do not allow heat to conduct through them. Examples of conductors are iron, copper, silver, aluminium, and insulators are wood, plastic, air, glass. What is a malleable metal? Metal which can be beaten into a thin plate is called malleable metal. What is metallic bond? The chemical bonding that holds the atoms of metal freely together is metallic bond. Name any two soft metals, lithium and sodium. Which non-metal can conduct electricity? Graphite can conduct electricity. What are the metals found as mineral in human body? Sodium, potassium, iron, zinc. What is metallic luster? The shining property of metals is called metallic luster. Write any four plant sources of iron in human body. The four plant sources of iron in human body are white beans, lentils, spinach, and broccoli. Name the metals which are found to be harmful to human beings: mercury and lead.
That's short question, right? And long also we are given, right?
Up to F.
Okay. Question number 1.
Enlist any 5 properties of metals and non-metals. 5 properties of metals: malleability, ductility, sonorous, lustrous, high melting and boiling point. Non-metals 5 properties are they are hard, dull appearance, bad conductor of heat and electricity. They are colorful and have low density. Give an example of metal which is a liquid at room temperature, it is mercury, is a poor conductor of electricity, it is lead, and can be cut easily with a knife, that is lithium. Soft metals can be cut easily with a knife, and lithium comes under soft metals. What would you observe when zinc is added to dilute hydrochloric acid? Write the chemical reaction that takes place, and it is zinc plus dilute to hydrochloric acid gives zinc chlorine plus hydrogen gas. Write the equation for reaction of calcium and water. Ca plus 2H2O gives CaOH whole 2 plus H2, that is hydrogen, and sodium and oxygen gives 4Na plus O2 under heating gives 2Na2O, that is sodium oxide, and magnesium and hydrochloric acid. Next question is: an element reacts with oxygen to give a compound with high melting point. Which element, calcium or carbon, is it likely to be? It is likely to be calcium, that is 2Ca plus O2 under heating gives 2CaO. And the last question is: there are 3 metals A, B and C. Materials A and C are the soft and B is lustrous and hard, but material C is dull and not very hard. Identify the non-metals and metals. B is metal and A and C are non-metals. Thank you.
Yes, soft and like
Okay, I will check. I will check now. So what is here? Which number is that?
Yes, sir.
Number F. Number F means there are 3 men. This number F, right? There are 3 materials A, B, and C. Materials A and C are soft and B is lustrous and hard. A and C soft, B lustrous and hard, but material B is dull and not very hard. Identify metals and non-metals from A, B, and C. So, if they are soft means they are non-metals. There is A and C are non-metals. B is dull and not very hard. B is lustrous also. Lustrous and hard means lustrous and hard means this is metal. A and C are non-metals and B is metals. Okay, all right. So children, now your duty is to do number G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Then number 4, number 5. Up to number 5 you have to do. Number 6 we will be discussing in next period. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before that, Krizal, you check in this place all question answers, whether right or wrong. You go that side. Now second, Arina, did you complete all work? Okay, Arina, you will check that side. Anmol, you check this side, right? Everyone's copy. You take pencil and check whether right or wrong. If right, you check. If wrong, remind them. Right? Okay, thank you.